Welcome to Strike a Pose, the web series from Sideshow in which 3 contestants battle it out in a 6-scale figure posing competition. Each contestant will be given 12 minutes to hit the best pose that they can. When the time's up, they'll all 3 be judged in 3 categories: creativity, composition, and character. The contestant with the best overall score wins. And this is a very special episode of Strike a Pose. For the first time ever, we are featuring members of the wider Sideshow community of fans. We've held a round of auditions, chosen 3 of the best posers, and they're here today for a special fan edition showdown. All right, let's meet today's contestants. First up is Lael. Next is Jason. And last but not least, we have Paul. All right, guys, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being on. Are you ready to see what figure you're going to be posing today?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's Excellent. Go. Grab those box cutters and tear into it. Act like it's Christmas.
Oh, boys, you are in trouble.
Wow.
The box isn't even open and the smack talking has begun.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let me just put my Batman-themed box cutter away.
I mean...
That is sleek.
And now I'm going to have to get a Joker to go with it.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
That's
I guess I'm going to have to get that Noir Joker.
All right, it's the Batman Noir Edition 6-scale figure by Sideshow. Really jealous of you guys for getting to pose this today. I haven't had my hands on it myself, so I really look forward to seeing what you can do with it. Also, this seems like an opportune time to point out that because everybody is being filmed remotely from their homes, you will all get to keep the figure.
Yo.
Awesome.
And instead of the figure, the winner of today's contest will receive everlasting kudos and eternal glory.
This is my first ever high-end DC piece. Fun fact.
It's a gateway figure.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Each of our contestants has a Batman Noir version 6-scale figure in front of him, as well as an identical array of accessories. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Excellent. Let's start posing then in 3, 2, 1, go. Jason's look of intense concentration there is starting this
It's
off.
funny. I actually hum while I do this, and I'm trying to hold that in.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one. All right.
Oh, no. I always hum.
Lael, you're a Star Wars fan. Is this your first DC-related piece, or?
Oh, no. I actually have the entire Justice League, minus Cyborg, of course. But I have everyone else.
Wow.
So I'm talking about 3 Wonder Woman, 2 Batman, and let me see here, Aquaman, Flash, and Superman himself, Man of Steel.
Most impressive.
What a nerd.
Are you hoping that Snyder Cut actually gets somebody motivated to do a good Cyborg?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
8 minutes, gentlemen.
Now at the 5-minute mark, Paul's dog, do what we said.
I'm extremely impressed at the articulation of this figure.
Yeah.
Really impressed. My inner monologue is saying, what would Terry do? Would he? Nah, he wouldn't do this.
Well, Lael, you're up against an admitted Bat fan here. How does that make you feel?
Like he's cheating. No, it's a challenge. It's a good challenge.
All right, gentlemen, we've reached the point in today's competition where it's time for me to throw you a curveball.
Do it.
The figure as a whole is great, but it's the 2 portraits that really take it over the edge from a comic book look to one of absolute horror. This Joker isn't funny. He's terrifying. Think about that when you're deciding how to pose him. Five minutes, 30 seconds.
Paul, I can tell Paul he's thinking Dune right now, so that's giving him an edge.
Paul, what'd you think of that new trailer?
That's what I was about to ask him.
I wept. I wept. As soon as the Pink Floyd came in, I
right.
fainted.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's finally the right time
Yep.
with special effects to make
Exactly.
a proper Doom film.
I love when people come up to me on the street when I'm reading Dune and they're like, "Oh, isn't that the movie that Sting was in?"
Yeah.
First of all, yes. Second of all, no.
Thought we all agreed to forget that ever happened.
And hands off figures. All right, gentlemen, we have reached the point in this contest in which it's time for me to throw you guys a curveball.
Do it.
Bring it.
Today's curveball is you must use at least one Batarang, and if you're only using one, you have to switch to the different Batarang.
Copy that.
Now, do we have to switch hands or just the Batarang?
If it's necessary.
You just have to use the Batarang in the display some way.
Okay.
All right, then, are we ready to begin again?
Let's do it.
Resetting the clock. 3, 2, 1, pose. Hey, Jason, how badly did that mess you up?
Oh, not at all. I actually was planning on putting a Batarang in it because it's Batman's Batarang, you know?
Oh, nice. All right, Lyle, you seem to have worked that out pretty nicely.
Yeah.
What about you, Paul? You think you got this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, wife.
The
They
kid
love
has
your
been a
they
bit-
love your collection.
Oh, that's nice to have.
She's like, yeah, that's not even half of my collection. It is true.
Like, I'm really impressed at this figure. Like, I'm just as impressed with this figure as I was when I got Magneto.
Oh, that Magneto's a good figure.
Oh my God, it's an amazing figure. It is.
Paul, you done already?
I maybe. I think so.
2-minute warning, gentlemen. Now is the time to be dialing in your final posing bits. That's the technical term. I'm just looking at this right now, and not to put any pressure on anybody else, but I just want to say that this may be overall the highest scoring strike a pose in the show's short history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's pressure. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. And I'm trying not to look at anybody because I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, not happening. Actually working on a pose I have been wanting to do with a figure for a while, and this isn't too bad of an idea.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off figures. Competition's over, gentlemen.
Pew pew.
Hey, Lael.
Hey, how you doing, Terry?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for being on the show, too. It's a
Oh, man,
great pleasure to
anytime.
finally hang with you.
So glad to be here, man.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm
day.
glad to have you. Yeah, mostly because I understand that you and I have a shared passion, that being Star Wars.
Yes, indeed we do.
Yeah, well, all your life?
Since 1977. All my life.
Nice.
All my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. There's so much for us to consume right now, and that's just the way I like it. Yeah.
Yes, it is getting better.
Yeah. So, a little bit of a switch from one fandom to the next. You got yourself a DC character right there in front of you. Talk to me about
Yeah.
what you got Batman doing there.
Seems we do. I actually took this from, now the thing is, like I said, little secret, like I said, I am a DC fanboy as well. I'm a Batman fan. Man is still first, but I'm a Batman fan, and I kind of went with, especially with the whole noir theme. I just wanted to, kind of channel that darker vibe. So, this is just kind of like emulating like him in his stance, as if he's basically ready to either challenge, or if he's actually going against some of the Joker's minions around him. So it's just more so using his stance as if he's, cocking back. He's getting in a position to whereas he's not only protecting himself, but he's actually about to throw the Batarang at first to begin. So it's sort of like a warning, for everyone else that, look, I'm here. This is about to happen. So
I see. Yeah, I see that. You did a lot of really great things. Obviously everybody knows how much I love that torso twist.
Yeah.
That in there. You hit all the right angles with with his limbs. I like that he's got his posture suggests not only offense but also a little bit of defense. Like you can tell that he's a little bit possibly, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but there is a challenge that he's facing and he's rising to it. Looks really good, Lael. Yeah, looks really good. Thank you.
Amazing figure, man. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you like it. Enjoy it. Yeah, make the most of it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Jason.
Hello, sir.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Big Batman fan, so this is right in your wheelhouse, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah? How long have you been a fan of the Dark Knight Cape Crusader?
To be honest, I get asked that a lot, but I think it was that childhood experience when, my dad took me to go see the 89 Batman in the theater, watching the Adam West Batman and then just experiencing that movie. It was just a totally different world. And I was like, wow, Batman can be so much more. And that pretty much sucked me in.
It's interesting how many incarnations the character's gone through over his long history, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, talk to me about your pose here. What's going on with Batman?
Well, I've got Batman in the, honestly, just the classic jumping, getting ready to throw that batarang, cape flowing back. One of my favorite things about when posing a figure, most of the time I never use a stand. I like to see this, the figure's body itself be able to work under its own design. But with this stand, it gives me the chance to put him in the air and give it a little bit more dynamic look.
Well, you've definitely achieved that. I've obviously we've all seen Batman doing a leap like this. I like the way that you were able to get that cape to interact with his hands. I saw you spending a great deal of time working on that, and I think it was to the pose's benefit. It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like to, I love wired capes, but then being able to try to focus on a non-wired cape and being able to take the cape, you have to roll the fabric a little bit more so he gets a good grip of it. Works out great. Yeah,
you get it. Okay. Well, thanks so much, Jason. It looks great.
Thank you so much, and it was an awesome time doing this.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hey, Paul.
How's it going, man?
It's going well. Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I see that you're by the poster behind your wall there. You're a fellow Dune aficionado.
The spice must flow, my friend.
I agree completely. Yes, yeah. How long has that fascination been going on for you?
I think I first picked the book up when I was like 20, and I'm creeping up on 31 now, so it's been a little over a decade.
Well, did you see the original film, before or after you'd read the book?
Thankfully, I did not. I read the book first. And I have a soft spot for the David Lynch movie, but I think this new one is going to really take the cake.
Today, we're here to talk about Dark Knights, and specifically yours. Talk to me a little bit what you had going on here.
Well, I feel like Batman usually has like two moods. He's either like full-fledged, dynamic pose, you can see his suit, he's ready for action. And on the other side of that, he's usually like in the shadows. The whole cape's pulled over him, he's on the top of a building. So I kind of wanted to find a medium between those two. So that's why I've got most of the cape still draped over him, but you can see his suit a little bit.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, given that that's your intent, I think that you've nailed it. I really love the way that you were able to make that cape drape over his arm there. It looks completely natural, and I love the pleating especially.
Mm-hmm.
Good use of the batarangs there, and his head is just on point. Sometimes with these double jointed necks, you can be a little bit easy to make the mistake of hitting one joint but not the other. And I think that you've hit them both and just nailed that look. Job well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Creativity. Composition. Character. Gentlemen, are you ready to hear who the winner is?
Yes, we are.
Okay, the winner of today's competition is...
Today we'll be taking a look at the Robin Premium Format figure by Sideshow. Let's get started.
All right, the scores have been tallied, the results are in, and not only has this been one of the tightest competitions in Strike a Pose history, but it's also one of the highest scoring. In the end, though, there can be only one. Gentlemen, are you ready to hear who the winner is?
Yes, we are.
Okay, without further ado, the winner of today's competition, with a combined total of 23 points, is Paul.
Yay!
Congratulations, Paul.
Thank
You're the
you.
winner of today's Strike a Pose.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yes, sir.
That is your award. Yeah, that's
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
I had some steep competition.
you did. You did. You have no idea. Yeah, you really did. It was legitimately the hardest decision I've ever had to make.
That's crazy. Love it.
All right, that's a wrap for the fan edition of Strike a Pose. Be sure to let us know who you thought won the contest in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen and click that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under Product Info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.